I knew you wanted to see this little area. Okay, so I'm just going to use my scouring pad side and gently go on top of the tiles first. Then I'll be able to see where I have to rub harder to get it off. But I don't really want to rub hard right on the actual joint if I can help it. Try not to get your sponge too wet because you don't want too much water running out and watering down your bottom seam there. Okay, so keep wiping that. Okay, that's starting to look pretty good. Okay, I got all this stuff off the tiles. Now, on the grout, you want to make sure you do the grout lines too. I've already done those, but I'm just kind of showing you. And then as I did that top edge, some of the grout went up over the top of here. So once you get up there, you want to clean those off. And basically you're just wiping off the rest of the grout because the grout needs to stop right there, and you can get to it because it's not an inside corner. You know, so wipe those down like that. And then you can take note of the seams and look at them and see if you think, you know, first wipe it off and then look at it and feel it, and maybe you can push down a little bit with your finger and you can get some of that in there, or you can take your sponge and go over it a couple times, like that. And what you're wanting to do is you're just wanting to see what else you think needs to be wiped off before you let the rest of this dry. Okay, I got all that wiped up. Now we've got this to deal with, where I filled in that tile. Remember there wasn't a tile there and I filled it in with grout? Well, I haven't wiped on that very much. I've just done the outside edges of the tile and down here. Now I'm going to take a little bit of attention to that, see what I can do to make that a little better. I'm going to look at that. I'm just going to wipe a little bit with the sponge, and believe it or not, that kind of flattens down any other little edges. You're just using that to smooth this down. Rinse off your sponge a couple times in between. Just gently wipe up. You'd be amazed at how much grout that takes off, or it contours. So you're using your sponge as a little contouring pad, believe it or not. Nice light strokes. And you're just tapering it in. You're being a bondo man here. Okay, you look at that. It looks pretty good. Just right there. Okay, now I can go around and wipe off the surrounding area. These are those old tiles, so I can only get it as close as I can. Okay, there. I'll let that dry. That looks good.